Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you're doing well and looking forward to a well-deserved break. I want to give you an update on several really great things that are going on in the district and appreciate your time and attention. One thing is we recently had our fourth installment of the Ambassadors for Engagement. That's a program for parents where they spend 2 half days with us, taking tours of classrooms, hearing about student engagement, personal challenge, and all the great things you do in terms of making learning exciting, rigorous, and meaningful to our students. And we got really, really positive feedback from the teachers that presented about the classrooms that were seen by parents, as well as the student panel that we had. I want to give big thanks to our board president, Bonnie Giddens, and Jimmy Walker, our academic dean, who really did a great job of helping to design that experience for our parents. I also want to say that we had this amazing cultural night at Heights this week at the junior school. We had over 250 parents show up to celebrate over 30 cultures that we have in our school district, which is truly amazing, the diversity that we have. And that's something that we talk about as one of our core beliefs, that we celebrate diversity, and we think that enhances us. And that was quite a celebration, and I appreciate all the folks that put into the time and energy organizing that. Another thing I want you to know is that our Board of Trustees and our administrative team pretty much every month go and take a learning walk. And we go to one campus, we hear about the great things that you're doing, we go and see class visits, we hear from teachers and staff, and it's a great learning experience for us about the work that actually happens on the campus. And I just want to tell you how impressed we are with that and how it feels like to me that the work we've been talking about for so long is occurring across the district. And the buy-in that you have is just very, very impressive to all of us. So I want to say thanks to that as well. And then another thing is we have approved being what's called a District of Innovation, which is kind of an oxymoron, but basically the state of Texas has given us the ability to have some flexibility on certain things. Our calendar being one of those, class size waivers for immersion. There's various things like that we're able to just get a little bit of flexibility without having to jump through some of the bureaucratic hoops at the state level. And so I'm glad that we were able to accomplish that. I think that'll give us a little breathing room. For example, if we didn't have this District of Innovation, we would have to start school this coming year on August 28th, which would take us well into June the following summer. So I think that's an important thing. And I'm going to end this today by sharing a lot of positive things that are going on about our kids and the character of our kids and the community service that they have. Our Interact Club recently celebrated the trip to the North Pole, which is a huge event all day for terminally ill children. And it is an amazing event for all of those kids. And I think for our kids in the Interact Club at the high school, it's very meaningful for them as well. We also have Cambridge Cares. Both our parents and our students and staff have really contributed to having food available for some of our students over the holidays, those who don't have the food that they need. We've had a Coats for Kids drive by the student council at the high school, where kids have brought coats to school. They give them to the children. They spend the day with them. They get to meet Santa. It's really a neat day for all of them. Also, our girls soccer team recently did blankets for new parents. These are for newborn children. Their parents get blankets. The kids create these. They give them to them. It's a very meaningful day for those families. Again, for our kids, it's just one way that our kids give back to the community. And then one last one is that our cheerleader squad recently reached out to another cheerleader squad who had had a bus accident, and their kindness in reaching out to that team and expressing their sorrow, I think is very meaningful. So as we head into the holidays, I hope that you're able to find rest and relaxation with your family and friends, be with your loved ones, do the things that you love to do, sharpen the saw, if you will, because that's so important for each and every one of us as we go into the spring semester. And just remember, we have great kids, and the kind of community service and character that we see is something to celebrate. Thanks for the work you do. We love you. Have a great break, and we'll see you next year.